Yes, start. There were many more friends who contributed their might to the success of the wheat revolution in India in no insignificant a manner. Stop. Happily, I can place many of them beaming smiles at me in this August audience. Stop. I compliment them on having participated in this high drama at a momentous period in the history of the nation. Stop. For it is not so simple to manage to import new technology, particularly in the traditional societies such as India. Stop. But it is the illiterate farmer who did not the trick with such an ease. Stop. Stanza. Let me here remind my listeners that it is not the scientists but the farmer that finally produces the food. Stop. Note that the role of scientists is not important, but the new technologies produced by them have got to be demonstrated to the actual producers, which means the farmers, before they are able to translate dreams into realities. Stop. And even demonstration can prove counterproductive if the package does not have the backing of proper economic and political policies. Stop. Hence, a good amount of homework has to precede the actual change in agricultural practices. Stop. But the results so far have been more than encouraging. Stop. And we hope they shall be better. Stop. Stanza. Now I turn to my experience in Africa. Stop. Most and intellectuals from the affluent nations were asking, could the Indian and Pakistani or Mexican experience be replicated in the dark continent? Question mark. Africa is socially and culturally so different, so backward, not yet exposed to modern ideas of mobility and innovation. Stop. Over.